Oh, it's probably the walk. The last album, ever since we, made the record, part of the inspiration was our trip to Africa. I think we may have talked about this when we were in Tokyo last. And the whole message has been to encourage and empower people with our story of seeing how especially extreme poverty and HIV/AIDS in Africa is a huge problem, but the solutions are often very simple things that people can act on. So what we've done in every city since 2007 is we do a charity walk where we take our shoes off and walk barefoot, and then we invite people to join us, and we've done it at college campuses and at our concerts, and we've gotten enough people to circle the globe almost 2 times, in the last year. And the whole idea is to just give people the encouragement to take action in a simple way. And there's more details, but I can let you say that. We'll just add one other thing about that, which is one of the things that we've done is people can organize their own walk events, like charity walk events. And there's been walks have happened in Tokyo. So people that, and we've had walks get organized by people in Australia and the UK and Brazil and Argentina, all over the world. And that was the message, was to try and focus on the idea of action. And what we've been inspired by is the fact that people from all different backgrounds, from all ages, guys, girls, have embraced this simple idea, and they're helping to support clean water, shoes, HIV medicine, school building. So the power of what we've been doing has been really encouraging other people to take action in simple ways. And it hasn't been just come see Hanson and come walk with us. It's been people doing it on their own. So, well, the new record, the new Hanson album that's coming, is actually I think a more sort of buoyant album. It's actually more straight ahead, and I think is more kind of capturing the freshness and energy, because I think as a band we feel like, this will be our 5th album, and we've sort of built a lot of depth and a lot of texture into our career, and that we want, we just felt that there was an excitement and kind of a freshness about this time. But the message, which really was very active starting with the walk, that is going to continue to grow and build, but it won't be exclusively through the record itself. It'll be through all of the activity that's been built. So the walks will continue, encouragement from other organizations that we work with, that'll continue. So I think the message is that the best way to create change and create action is to do what you do really well, reach people with it, and encourage people to use their passion as a way to motivate things to get done. So that's what we're trying to do. That, in this case, that's not how. I have been introduced to music. My kids are a little too young to be doing that yet. But actually, with Taylor Swift, she has said very kind things about us and about me, and we've gotten to meet. And so I was taking her to see Taylor Swift, and then also getting to meet her. And Penelope, my daughter, is a huge Taylor Swift fan. So that was a big deal. So I think, if anything, the new things that are happening are getting to introduce my kids and feel like the privileges of getting to know different musicians, and that's actually really fun to feel what it's like to be a fan for the first time and to love music. Well, I definitely think at the very first, I think I took for granted just how lucky we were. Just how amazing it is to have success so young. I was 14 the first time I came to Tokyo, and we were playing shows and having success, which is amazing. I would say right now I just feel really proud. I feel like every record we've made, it's something that I feel I would stand by. I don't think, oh, cringe, that was not any good. But it is different. And these days, I think about just making albums that I continue to be able to live with. You know, make records that 10 years from now I'll still be proud of. I mean, I think that's what it reminds me of. It's just do things that you're proud of, do things that you love, because you don't get to take it back. And I'm amazed as well. I'm amazed. I mean, it's been 13 years since our first record, and he does not have his job. he does not have his job, but he has other jobs. So, you know, the documentary is very important because it doesn't just show something that was strange. You know, it showed actually a very typical modern record business situation, and the difference in our case was that we filmed it and we told the story, and that we made a decision to start our own label, and very thankfully, you know, almost 7 years after we started the label, we're very comfortable and successful, but it wasn't about, you know, sticking it to the man, you know. We just honestly told the story, and unfortunately the story is that the music business, a lot of the big labels these days have lost sight of what they're supposed to be doing, and it's been really, I think, important to be able. The new album's probably going to come out in May, and if it doesn't come out in May, it'll be early June. So, last album. There were a lot of areas of the world that we didn't really tour very well in. And so one of our big things with this record is to try and time the release so that we can visit and also plan to come back to actually do shows. So last album was frustrating for us because a lot of things happened that made it hard. So hopefully a few months the record will be coming out, and then we'll come to visit and release the album. So thank you.